Hi, my name is Krish. Welcome to this journey through advanced business strategy and competitive advantage. Today, we will study the chapter Industry Analysis and Competitive Forces. In this chapter, we'll dive into tools and frameworks that help businesses analyze their competitive environment and develop strategic advantages. We'll focus on Porter's 5 forces and how they shape competitive strategy. Let's begin. Porter's 5 forces framework. Porter's 5 forces, developed by Michael Porter in 1979, analyzes the competitive intensity within an industry and its impact on profitability. The 5 forces are threat of new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, threat of substitutes, industry rivalry. These forces collectively shape the attractiveness and profitability of an industry. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for identifying profitable industry segments and making informed strategic decisions. How Porter's 5 forces shape strategy. Key applications. Identify where power lies in business situations. Assess the current competitive strength of the industry. Evaluate potential strategic positions within the industry. Understand how industry structure affects profitability. Strategic implications. Defend against competitive forces by strengthening your position. Influence industry structure in your favor by taking proactive measures. Find positions where forces are weakest and exploit them. Anticipate changes in competitive forces and adjust your strategy ahead of competitors. Threat of new entrants. Entry barriers. High entry barriers make it difficult for new firms to enter an industry. Barriers include capital requirements, economies of scale, and regulatory hurdles. Incumbent advantages. Established companies benefit from brand recognition, proprietary technology, customer loyalty, and distribution networks, which make it difficult for new entrants to compete. Expected retaliation. Incumbent companies may respond aggressively to new entrants through price wars, marketing battles, or legal action, further discouraging new competition. Real-world example. Automobile industry. High barriers due to massive capital requirements, economies of scale, strong brand loyalty, and regulatory compliance. Tesla is a rare exception, requiring billions in funding to break through. Bargaining power of suppliers. Supplier. Concentration. When there are few suppliers, they have more leverage over the buyers. This allows them to influence prices and availability of resources. Differentiation. Unique or specialized inputs make suppliers more powerful. Buyers are dependent on these inputs, giving suppliers pricing power. Forward integration. If suppliers have the ability to integrate forward and directly compete with buyers, their bargaining power increases. Real-world example. Intel in the PC industry. Intel controls a large portion of the microprocessor market, around 80%, and has significant leverage over PC manufacturers, allowing it to charge premium prices for its products. Bargaining power of buyers. Price. Sensitivity. Buyers are more price sensitive when the products they purchase represent a significant portion of their costs, or when the quality is less important. Negotiating leverage. Buyers have more leverage when they purchase in large volumes, when products are standardized, or when switching costs are low. Real-world example. Walmart and its suppliers. Walmart has massive buying power due to its enormous volume, allowing it to dictate prices and demand favorable terms from suppliers. Threat of substitutes. What are substitutes? Substitutes are products or services that perform the same function or deliver similar benefits to customers, often from outside the industry. Price-performance ratio. Substitutes impose a price ceiling when they offer a similar value at a lower price. Switching costs. Low switching costs for buyers make substitutes more threatening, while high switching costs protect the industry from substitutes. Real-world example: video streaming versus cable TV. Streaming services like Netflix offered a compelling alternative to traditional cable TV, leading to widespread cord cutting and a decline in cable TV subscriptions. Industry rivalry. Intensity factors. Factors that increase industry rivalry include a high number of competitors, slow industry growth, high fixed costs, and a lack of differentiation. Competitive behaviors. Intense rivalry often results in price competition, advertising wars, new product launches, and frequent service improvements. Real-world example: smartphone industry. Intense rivalry among players like Apple, Samsung, and Xiaomi due to high R&D costs, innovation cycles, and fierce competition for market share. Despite this, Apple and Samsung maintain the highest profitability in the industry. Profitability drivers in industries. Entry barriers. High barriers protect established companies and preserve their pricing power. Differentiation. Unique products allow companies to command premium prices, reducing price sensitivity. Economies of scale. Larger scale reduces unit costs and increases competitive advantage. Market growth. Expanding markets reduce rivalry, allowing competitors to grow without taking market share from one another. Network effects. As more users join a platform or service, the value increases, creating a winner-takes-most dynamic. Industry life cycle. Introduction. In this stage, industries face low sales, negative profitability, high R&D investments, and few competitors. Growth. Sales grow rapidly, profitability increases, and competition intensifies with product diversification and market expansion. Maturity. Sales stabilize, profitability peaks, competition remains high, and focus shifts to cost efficiency. Decline. Sales decrease, margins shrink, competitors exit the market, and there may be industry restructuring. Strategic implications of industry life cycle. Introduction and growth. Focus on product development, innovation, and market share expansion. Invest in brand awareness and strategic partnerships. Maturity and decline. Focus on operational efficiency, cost control, and customer retention. Consider market expansion or strategic exits. Industry structure analysis. Fragmented industries. These industries are characterized by many small competitors, low entry barriers, and limited economies of scale. Example: restaurants, retail shops. Consolidated industries. Few large competitors dominate the market, benefiting from economies of scale. Example: automobiles, steel. Strategic group. Mapping. Strategic group. Mapping visualizes the competitive landscape by plotting companies based on key strategic dimensions. It helps identify competitive groupings, strategic distance between companies, mobility barriers, underserved market segments, profit patterns.